Okay, so we're on the map Warrior's Path. I'm in the Mogador. It's ranked, and if you hear any jibber jabber in the background, that'll be my 19-year-old son, who is quite noisy. Thank you. So we've got a Georgia, a Jean Bart, a Takashi, an Encounter, and a Som, and a Jaeger to deal with. This could prove to be quite a tough match. Warrior's Path has got plenty of islands. It's arms race, so that should make things interesting. I've spawned to the left of the Jaeger, so let's see where the pickups are. Okay. Right. What to do, what to do, what to do. I'd like the regen, but I'd like the reload. I think we'll go for the regen. I think we'll do that. I think the Jaeger can handle himself. I mean, my god, the damn thing's got a detect of, what, 5.4, 5.5, something like that. I mean, it's Shimakaze levels of ghostiness, so if he knows what he's doing, he should stay alive. I'm a little concerned he's pink, but hey, I like pink. Pink is a fun colour. I've got a radar cruiser with me. Georgia, Alaska B, and the Georgia, which is a sort of fast battleship. I said that twice, didn't I? Ah, God, I'm excited. Musashi is moving over with the Schroeder to cover the Jaeger. I just hope the Jaeger finds lots of targets for them to potentially shoot at. Okay, I'm expecting to encounter a destroyer. Probably at about, let me see. I'm going to guess G7. So encountering ships at G7 is what I'm expecting. Let's see what the game gives me. Jaeger's a little out of shape on the island. Okay, let's move across. Okay, so there's a Jean Bart B heading towards the reload booster, and I'm lit. What we got here? It's a Jaeger. Well, I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you. And he's backed up by a Georgia, which is pretty scary, actually. There go my hit points. Okay, and he's ducked behind the island. Of course he has. See if we can get some shots on the Georgia. Okay, we got the regen though. That's good. Okay, I'm going to move around this island and keep pressure on the Georgia. Be nice if the Alaska B and our Georgia would shoot at him. Did they shoot at him? Doesn't look like they shot at him. What are they shooting at then? The Som? Schroeder's there to deal with the Som. Musashi is behind the island. Musashi is very badly placed. As you can see, he can't see anything from there. Except maybe the Georgia, but I don't think he even tried. I don't know. That's bad positioning on the Musashi's front. Okay, the Jean Bart just took out our Jaeger. Boom. Okay, so their team can shoot straight. Their team can shoot straight. Alright. Hello, Georgia. Oh, you joined him! So I got a Jaeger and a Georgia here with me. This is going to get painful. I like what he's done with his skin. I like that. He's gone with the Pinata event skin. That's really cool. Kind of makes me not want to kill him, if I'm honest. Mind you, those torps are terrible. He's moving away. He just laid torps on me. They also were terrible. I think he's going over there, so I'll do that. Oh god, those shells look good. That's just gonna hurt. Yep. Okay, and where's my team? Where are my team right now? Oh yeah, between the islands shooting nothing. The Schroeder's going the opposite direction and the Musashi is behind islands. Okay, I'm going to keep these two busy for as long as I can with the health I've got left. I mean, I've got, what, 5k health, so... The plan now is to just keep these two busy. We've already lost our Jaeger. If I can keep these two busy, they've only got to deal with 3 ships, right? 4 ships versus 3. What could possibly go wrong? Over here, mate. Over here. Oh, you missed with those, didn't you? Okay, I think I have the Georgia's full attention. The Jaeger's doubled back. The Alaska B is radaring. So you'd like to think that's one dead Jaeger, right? I mean, in the Jaeger's defense, he is using the island very well and he's moving around it. He's also got heels. It's quite a good little boat, to be honest with you. I've got one, and I think they're great. Okay, let's see if we can torpedo the Georgia. He's got his spotter plane up, of course he has. Okay, so now I'm at this weird situation where I've got to basically play hide and seek with the Georgia around this island. I don't think he's gonna get hit by those torpedoes. I think he knows exactly what I'm doing. Okay, let's see if we can shoot that spotter plane down. Oh, I got him with one. Okay, okay. Alright. Now I've saved the set, because I'm kind of hoping he's going to push into them. He's going to X-ray me in a minute, which is going to kind of give the game away. Now I could reverse straight out. But if he hits me with a decent enough salvo, he's going to one-shot me. So let's play it safe. I'm going to play it safe. Alaska B's pushing the Jaeger. Our Georgia's gone to mid. Amizashi, what the fuck is Amizashi doing? Quite frankly, man, what are you doing? Okay, the Schroeder is trying to engage the Somme. He's probably got his Hydro up and running that. But there's an Encounter and a Takashi down the bottom, so... I don't know. Meanwhile, me and the Georgia are playing this little game. I'm going to go wide now. Because I want him to lose X-ray on me. I don't want him to know where I am. Okay. Now, he's probably going to think I'm bugging out. I'm staying in the area. Okay, he's fired. Probably at the back of our Georgia. Musashi has come out and is showing broadside to the Jean Bart. You know how easy it is to capital hit a Musashi at that angle, man. Jesus. Okay, Jaeger just torpedoed our Alaska B. Guess the guy's never heard of Hydro. Alright. Where's the Georgia? Where is the Georgia? You know, this match has got a certain feeling of inevitability to it. I don't think there's anything I can do to pull this match back. I mean, look at our Georgia. Look at our Musashi. Our Musashi showing broadside to the Jean Bart B. If he was any kind of player, he would have sunk the Musashi by now or taken his health down to almost nothing. He has. He's taken his health down to almost nothing. If you look at the top of the screen, you'll see what I'm talking about on the Musashi health bar. Okay, the Georgia somehow got the Jean Bart, so that's good. The Musashi is now super low because he showed too much broadside. And I'm sneaking around behind the Georgia here. And the idea here is to torpedo his ass. But he can turn left, he can turn right. There's loads of ways he can avoid these torpedoes, unfortunately. I'm not really in a position to YOLO either. I mean, I don't know if I should give my trade secrets away, but when you YOLO an enemy ship, from behind, it's... from behind. It's very hard. It's very hard indeed. Because they can move away and they have options. You see, he's turning right now. Those torps are going to miss him. From the front, you're going to have much more success from the front or from the side. But from the back, forget it. Just don't. Just don't, is my advice. I'm just going to sit behind this island and shoot him all day long. I wish I had the luxury, yeah? Because my team are busy killing themselves. Georgia took out the Encounter, Taheshi took out the Schroeder, and the Somme just took out the Musashi because he was left on low health by the Jean Bart B. Huh. Not happy. Yeah, I got a fire on the Georgia. When you reach this point in a match where all your teammates just evaporate in the first, 8 minutes? Okay? When this happens, you really want to start thinking about where you're going to get the maximum damage possible to save your star. This is really important in ranked matches when you're trying to qualify for a new league. Say you want to go from bronze to silver, and you're doing the qualifiers, and you want to keep your star because the game expects you to get what, 5 wins in a row? Something like that. It might be 6, actually, but 5 wins in a row. If you're going to do that, you're not going to win 5 matches in a row, clearly like this one. So how do you get around that? If you are the top player on the team that lost, you get to keep your star. And how do you become top player? You're going to have to do something a little dangerous. You're going to have to take a few risks, get some damage down, like I've done here, 73k damage down for what? Hiding behind an island on no health. You can do this. You have to use your wits. You need to get crafty, get sly, and do everything you possibly can. I don't think for a second I'm going to keep my star on this match, to be honest. I suspect that at least, you know, our ships sunk a couple of theirs, and that wasn't me, so... Yeah. I also haven't picked... I've only picked up one buff for the team, so I don't think I'm going to save my star here, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, this is a mess. Right. Prime target, Georgia, but he's moving in completely the wrong direction. Who fucking knew that he was going to do a fucking U-turn? What kind of a move is that? So he's fucked me up. I was kind of hoping he was going to be going towards the middle of the cap, but... Nah. You just can't predict some people. Anyway, I'm heading up this way. I'm going to pick up a buff if I can. I'm going to pick up another heal. Possibility of enemy contacts in front of me. Okay, I picked it up. And oh my good fucking god. Here's the Somme. Now he's torpedoed. And I'm on no health. There we go. Okay, so let's see if I kept my star. I suspect I didn't keep my star, so let's have a look. Rank decreased, yeah, okay, so I lost a star there. The score wasn't too great, and let's see why. I lost by 130 XP, 133 XP to be precise. Okay, so you get the idea. 130 XP, that could have been an extra fire, extra torpedo, whatever. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do another one. Okay, so we're back in the Mogador. Warrior's Path again. Arms race again. Huh. We're on the opposite side of the map. Enemy Georgia again. That ship's popular, isn't it? Fast battleship. I don't have it, but you know, they've got what? A Somme, a Yugumo, a Rune, an Atlanta, a Carl, and a Georgia. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now this time both buffs are in the same spot. So rather than abandon them and head right, I'm going to head for them this time. I'm going to go straight for the buffs. Some can do what he likes. I really don't care. This occasion, I'm going to play it safe. If this is another crap team, and often with matchmaking, this often is the way you get crap team after crap team after crap team, yeah? Sound familiar? All right. If you're in the crap team club, get angry. Use your adrenaline. Take down some enemy ships. Try to be top of your team so that if you lose, you get to keep your star, yeah? Mind you, it doesn't matter so much if you're not qualifying. I mean, we're just here to grind steel today, but I want to get it through to everyone that if you're grinding for stars to get into a new league from bronze to silver, you really need to be holding onto your stars as much as possible. Now, I failed last time by a paltry just over 100 flipping XP points. It was pathetic. It really was. And if things had turned out a little different, I'd have kept my star. So let's see how this one goes. I'm going to assume they don't know what they're doing. I mean, the Johann de Witt is heading away from the objective, along with two battleships, the Missouri and the Richelieu. We've got the Rupert with us and the Somme, and that's it. No one wants the buffs, you know? Half our team doesn't want the buff. Okay. Strange behavior indeed. So I'm not filled with confidence, if I'm honest. New camo on the Mogador, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's a kind of crosshatch job. I quite like it. It's kind of lots of triangles. Okay, I'm waiting here for the Somme because I've got a feeling the Somme's going to start lighting their destroyers any second now. Yep, there we go. Yugumo. Okay. In fact, there's two destroyers here. But let's deal with the Yugumo first, because he's going to smoke up if he knows what he's doing. And there's a Somme. And they've got a battleship and a cruiser here as well. Meanwhile, three of our ships are heading towards a buff all the way over at F8. Yeah. Great. Okay, we're going to try and get the Yugumo down. And stay alive in the process. And you see the reason I turned and moved away is I want to stay alive. So, can we get him? I think we got him. I think we got him. Yeah. Okay, so that's first blood. Medals count in large amounts. Should get some nice XP for that. Okay, our Som's probably looking pretty chewed up now, and their Som knows this and is pushing him. Okay, let's see if we can take the Som out. Sly bastard! Okay. The enemy team is clearly have brains. I mean, look what this Som's doing. He's slowing right down and using the island. And now he's speeding up. So he's throttle jockeying behind an island because he knows I'm on the flank. There's a big brain on him. But it didn't work out for you, did it? Because our Som torpedoed your ass. Yeah. So, the Atlantico. There's just two of us here now. Our Som went down. Good exchange, though, from him. He played well. Our Rupert is here all on his own against 3 enemy ships. Ah, dear God. I don't know what our Missouri's doing. Go get the fucking buff if you want it, pal. You wanted it, go get it. Jesus. Indecision leads to inevitability. Johan de Witt is finding an island to camp behind so he can use his pattern bombers, right? Oh, dear God. This isn't random play. This is ranked. You can't do that, Johan. You can't. You got 12 kilometers range on those. I should know. I got that ship the other day. And I might do a playthrough on that. To be confirmed. To be confirmed. But I'm having some fun in it. Finally, Johan is thinking, oh, I better go get the buff. Yeah, you've better go get that buff, pal. So I'm trying to land some torpedoes on the Georgia. But he turned out the second I launched, so I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. I thought he would stay bows on to the Rupert, but now he turns bows on. Now he turns bows on. Just in time to miss my torp, see? And there's a rune. So I'm just going to use this island to get as much damage down as possible on these 2 ships before they take out our Rupert. Yeah, it'd be nice if the Missouri fired on the Atlantico, but he's a hard target. He's angered. Okay, the rune is now pushing me with his hydro, so I'm going to move out of the area while I'm still dark. And the Georgia is trying to flank me. I shall leave those torps there, but he'll change course immediately. That's some bot-like behavior from him. The second I launch, he changes course. There you go. See, he's moving in. I have to use predictive torps. And similar story with the rune. He's turning out. Okay, so I could have done those. I could have done that better. I could have thought, yeah, he's going to turn out, and then left the torps approximately where I thought he was going to turn out too. And I should have thought, yeah, the Georgia's going to turn in, so I'll leave him right on the edge of the island, and then I would have been able to get a few torps hits. But hindsight's a bitch, right? Okay, he's turning again. I don't think he's a particularly good... Yeah, you see, our Carl is now... oh no, our Rupert, sorry. Our Rupert has missed him with his torps too, and a second spread. Those going to hit? No, they're going to miss too. Yeah, so the Rupert's got the same problem I've got. You've got to try and guess where you think they're going to go. In fact, I'd argue a guess is better than nothing. Just assuming they're going to go in a straight line for a few seconds. Maybe too much to ask. Okay, so Georgia. Yeah, that wasn't a good play from me at all. I'm not too happy with that. Anyway, I'm going to leave those there. We're 2 ships down there, 2 ships down. Our Missouri is squaring off with their Atlantico. Our Richelieu is moving up to pick up the damage buff. Our Missouri is just ignoring the buff and going straight for the Atlantico. And my wife has just delivered me a cup of tea. Thank you very much for that. I need it. I need tea. Tea might fix this for me, actually. Drink more tea. Now, you see he slowed down the Georgia, so my preemptive torps still didn't get him. Because he just, for some bizarre reason, decided to put the brakes on. Honestly, great play, but he's not got a tag. He's not clanned, which is why I'm suspicious. I'm very suspicious of players that don't have a tag and have been playing this long with no tag and play like that. They're going to run out before they hit him. Am I going to get a hit? Yeah, one hit. Okay. Okay, well that's something. That's something. If you can get at least one hit, then that's a win as far as I'm concerned. Those shells look good, don't they, from the room? Yeah, okay. So we're going to move in. We're still 2 ships down aside. Our Missouri is getting very close to the Atlantico. I think the Atlantico is going to beat him. Okay, he's being supported by the Carl. And, of course, the Georgia. So our Missouri has found himself in a situation where he's pushed into 3 enemy battleships. Probably not the smartest move, right? But, big but, somehow he has redeemed himself because he's taken out their Atlantico after the Georgia took him out. In other words, he exchanged. Okay? So if you're going to be a dick, but you exchange... Oh, you won't get any arguments from me. I won't give you a hard time about it, because if you exchange, as far as I'm concerned, that's job done. And I've been talking so much I didn't see this fucking island. Blah, 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 crunch. Anyway, I got to reverse up. Okay, we've got some torps on the Georgia. It's 3v3. This is tight. This is close. This is close. Okay, the Rune is heading back in. I need to be half aware of that. Right, I think it's time to drink some tea, so we're just going to launch some torps. And while I'm reversing up, I'll just grab this tea. Damn, that's good tea. My wife makes the best tea. Honestly, she does. Straight up. Okay, let's see what we can do there. Okay, so we're going to get some... I've got a fire on him. That's good. That's good. He's going to let that burn because he's waiting for another fire. So we should get some damage from that. The Richelieu bows onto him, but he's also found himself in a situation where he's up against 2 battleships and a cruiser. Do you see how the enemy team positions themselves? Every time we have an engagement, they have 3 ships on one of ours. In other words, they're the better team. They know how to play warships, especially ranked. Okay, so the Georgia took out the Richelieu. It seems to be the Georgia that's our biggest problem. He shoots rather straight, doesn't he? Okay, so I'm going to stay behind this island. Being the brave man that I am. And I'm going to pick up that buff in front of me, because what the buff means? Buffs mean points. And points mean prizes. So let's pick up the buff. There's only 2 of us left in this now. So, let's see if we can take down the Carl. I'm certainly going to try. Meanwhile, I'm being hunted by the Georgia and the Rune. It's inevitable eventually I'm going to die here. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to try and maximize my damage. Got a couple of fires, which he immediately put out. So he's damage gone. So we're going to try and get another fire on him. I should be running, really, but I want another fire on the Carl. I'm being greedy, I guess. I'm greeding for it, as PQ would say. Did I get a fire? No. Give me a fire! I've got to reverse now. I've got to get out of here. I can't stay here anymore. No fires. Shit. Okay, fine. Okay, so I've got what? A Georgia and a Rune. Okay, this time I'm gonna put the torps on the corner because the Georgia's been really unpredictable. So I'm going to assume he's going to turn in and turn around, little U-turn, or do something really freaking stupid. So I'm going to stick those on the corner there. He's turning in, but he's again taking a pretty lazy and wide angle. Okay, our Johan is gone. The Carl sunk the Johan. So it's just little old me. So I've got a Carl on my right and a Georgia and a Rune to my front. What could possibly go wrong, right? I've got 1 spread of torps left. Okay, so I want to save a star. I'm probably going to have to charge out and torp something and hope I get lucky, right? Yeah, so YOLO time. We're going to YOLO one of these ships. Okay, it'll be the Georgia. There he is. Now, I'm praying he won't one-shot me with this barrage. He fired HE, that's good. The Carl will be shooting at me in a minute. So, yeah, there goes the Carl. Okay, it'll be the Rune next. Yeah, there's the Rune. Can I get torps on him? No. But, wait. Kadusha! Star kept. So you see what you're going to do if you want to keep a star, right? I was absolutely sure I was going to keep that star. Absolutely sure. There you go. That's what you got to do. Top of my team. Not by much, though. My God, I shaved it. But you see what you got to do? That's what you got to do. I got to give you a compliment. You, sir, were really annoying. If you're not a bot, well played. Well played. I think you're a bot because you haven't got a clan tag, but well played anyway. Inevitability Part 2. Okay, let's do another one. Hopefully I'll win that one. 74k on the Georgia there. 40k with torpedoes, 59k with guns. You know, not bad. Not bad. Could have been worse. Almost 6k with fires. Okay. Let's rack them up and do another one. Okay, this time we're on mountain range. Just going to have a bit more tea. We're up against a Pommern, a Carl, a Gascoigne. Yeah, Italian thing. Ugumo, Schultz, and a Mogador. Ooh, there's a Mogador. Okay, I'm, you know, quite often I just go to A and then I just go wide and scout B and, you know, kind of shoot and set fires to any battleships I see along the 3 line there, 4 line. But you know what? I'm in a kind of devil may care mood after those last 2 matches, so I'm going to go to C. There's a little island that I absolutely adore hiding behind at E8. Usually I'm in a Cossack or something a little more stealthy, right? But I should be able to get there pretty damn fast in the Mogador, so that's my plan. It's a little crazy. I've got the Schultz riding with me. I've got the Fletcher going. We've got the Fletcher going into A. The Rupert is going towards A. The Vladivostok has just joined us. And I believe the Carl's coming with us. I think the Carl's coming with us. So, yeah. See what we can do here. I'm probably going to leave some preemptive torps. I usually leave preemptive torps. Sometimes I get results, as you probably know from watching my videos. More often than not, I don't. But if I don't, I'll never know, right? I like to have a little punt, a little flutter on the GGs, a little guess, a little gamble. So I'm imagining right now that there's another Mogador coming from the other direction, and that it'll be on me right now. So there's the Gascoigne, there's the Pommern. I'm going to leave those there because they usually like to duck behind that island, or to my right there. And I'm going to hide behind this island to my left, this one. And we're going to try and cap. See if we can get the cap. Of course, I'm not lighting the enemy ships now, but I'm pretty convinced there'll be at least 1, maybe 2 destroyers in my foreseeable future. There you go, I'm lit. Self-preservation at all times. And those torps look good for the Schultz, but he's turned out. I can see he's turned out on the mini-map. You see the little white outline for the Schultz? He's turned out, so I don't think those torps will hit him. But if he pushed, yeah, he might have swallowed 1 or 2 of those. So it was a good guess. It was a good guess. Anyway, I'm going to now go wide, and you see those islands down the 9 line. Those islands are absolutely fabulous for us Mogador players. Oh, there's something on cap. What's on cap? So there is another destroyer in the mix. It's something stealthy as well. I'm going to guess it's a Ugumo. It's got to be the Ugumo. Yeah, and he's smoking up because he doesn't want me to shoot at him. Oh, he beat me! I couldn't detect you even if I wanted to. I'm too far away from you. Can't help thinking he might have wasted the smoke there, because I have other plans. As you can see, I don't know what the Schultz is doing. He's turned around and seems to be heading north, which is kind of weird. If he was expecting a Mogador to spot for him, he can go fuck himself. Because guess what? There is no way I am going to spot in a Mogador. A Mogador is not a spotter. Not a spotter, not a capper, okay? Although I did take that cap briefly. Our team didn't want the cap. The battleships didn't push in. I don't know what that's all about, but they just don't want the cap. There's a lot of enemy ships here, though, in their defense. So maybe like me, they're looking at self-preservation. But you see, behind this island, I can get some cheeky shots in. And there's a lot of smoke courtesy of the Schultz. So I'll take advantage of the confusion and get some shots in. I got a fire on the gas going. Okay. Now the Pommen's going to light me. That's not good. So I need to reverse back around the island. I can get one more set of shots in before he shoots me. There he comes. Here comes the pain. And another fire on the gas going. Yeah, that was painful. That was painful. Okay. Yugumo, you see? Ah, it was a Yugumo. I knew it was a Yugumo. Just a hunch. Okay. So I'm getting secondaried by the Pommen. I'm sending torps at the gas going, but there's an island in the way and he's not going to push through it or into it. So those are bad torps. I'm under a lot of pressure here, so meh. I guess I was hoping the island would kind of move. Move the island so my torps can get through. Anyway, he's changed course, so it wouldn't have made any difference. We should be able to get this Yugumo down, though. Those look good. Are they good? Yep. Okay. Okay, so the Yugumo's out of there. Now, the Schultz is quite low. So, what's he doing? He's reversing. Okay. But I'm very aware of the fact he's backed up by a secondary German battleship, and a good one at that, who wants me dead. The Pommen. And I've got a gas going on my right, who's dueling with our Vladivostok as we speak. Luckily, Uncle Vlad has pushed in. If Vlad hadn't pushed in, I'd be in a lot of trouble. We've already lost our Rupert. They've lost a Karl and a Yugumo. Our Fletcher is playing with their Mogador. And he lost that fight. He did do a little bit of damage to their Mogador, though. Okay, so that's the Schultz dealt with. Okay, so I took out their Schultz and their Mogador took out our Fletcher. A fair trade. It looks like we're going to lose Vlad, though. Karl, you could have joined Vlad on the cap. Karl, you could have supported Vlad. When Vlad pushed, you should have pushed with him, mate. It's a bit mean of you to hang back like that. Anyway, it's 3v3. Vlad's gone. Those torps should be good. Those torps should be good. But we got the gas going here. And of course, Pommen's got a hydro. I'm in a really tight pinch here. But I'm thinking we could do with getting this gas going out of the way. He's low, isn't he? Okay, got a fire on him. He's healing. He's healing. Okay. I think we can win this match, though. I think we can win this match. I know it's 3v3 and they've got 2 caps, but I think this one's winnable. So I'm going to give it my best. I always give it my best, actually, to be honest, as you can see from the previous 2. Am I going to hit him with one of those torps? Who's he going to avoid? Yep. Okay, one of those torps hit him for a hit and a flood. That's good. That's good. And the shots took out the gas going. Excellent. Okay. And the Pommen's flooding out. Even better. Okay, so we got a 1-ship advantage. Their Mogador isn't looking very healthy. Our Schultz has moved back to deal with the Mogador that's trying to cap A. Now he should push into those torps, but I notice he's speeding up. So if he speeds up like that, the torps are going to miss. There's also a wreck in the way. Yeah, he's speeded right up. Okay. Alright. I'm thinking I can get cheeky shots into him because he's completely focused on the Karl. We could still lose this engagement. The Karl can still lose this. The Pommen is a very strong ship. He's got all the toys. Switching to AP because he's already burning. Got some good damage there, and yep, he's out of there. And our Karl managed to avoid his torps, which is great. That's great. So, what do we do now? We head on down to B. Okay. But yeah, take my advice on board on stars. If you need to keep a star, you might need to play outside your comfort zone. Yeah, you saw what I had to do in the previous match to keep my star. That's what the game expects. That's what the game expects. Don't be afraid to YOLO anyway, it's fun. I bet the Georgia didn't expect that, him to die in that way. I bet he was like, what the hell, he's charging into 3 of us. What a lunatic. Yep, that's me. Just gonna have another sip of tea. Anyway, I have ice in my veins, I don't really care. And that's the thing. That's the thing. Don't get too emotional. Don't let the nerves get in the way. Don't get upset. If you do get upset, channel that into anger. Anger will get you through. Okay, so Mogador's low. He's going to be dead before I get to shoot him, isn't he? There you go. Easy street. Job done. Okay, so we go up to rank 7. We get our steel. And 3rd in the pack. Okay, but not by much. I was close to the leaders there. I'm going to give that guy a compliment because he's got a beta badge. No other reason. Anyway, if you enjoyed those videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you all very much for watching. Thank you.